Greetings, class. I wanted to take just a few minutes to discuss the review matrix with you. The review matrix, as we discussed online last week, is a tool for organizing the literature. The matrix will help to make order out of chaos because I know it is likely that you have an abundance of articles in front of you. You will abstract elements from each journal article and place into the table. Now I have created a matrix with standard or typical headings you would find across the literature, but you may individualize the table headings. If there's a topic you feel is relevant to your work, then it is acceptable for you to add a column or perhaps delete one of the columns. For example, perhaps you thought it would be wise to identify how a particular concept was defined across the different studies. Then you might add a column header titled Conceptual Definition. Remember, it's important that the literature review matrix work for you. The literature review matrix will not become a part of the scholarly project. Instead, it should be used as a strategy to help you organize the literature and for you to look toward writing the literature review itself. It is acceptable for you to keep your matrix concise and to avoid complete sentences. On the other hand, some students might prefer a more robust matrix. You decide what works best for you. Across the matrix, I would recommend you include the sample size. You might also find it beneficial to include sample characteristics. I would encourage you to record the level of evidence and strengths and weaknesses. Your analysis will help determine whether or not you want to include the particular article in your review. Remember, the strength cannot be determined solely by design. We must look at the study completely because we could have a strong design, for example, a randomized controlled trial. However, even a study with a strong design could have weaknesses, for example, a small sample size. Now, we don't want to include necessarily every article in our matrix that we will include in our review. Perhaps some of those background articles you might not insert into your matrix, but the decisions are yours and you can use the table or the matrix how you see fit. Typically, once the literature review matrix is complete, we would look and identify what stands out. Perhaps the majority of studies included only older adults. The majority of studies only included persons who were Caucasian. Did the majority of studies use one particular measure for a concept? You will need to make judgments on the articles included in your literature review matrix. It is impossible to remove all subjectivity, but you'll have to explore each study and evaluate whether or not it was conducted in a careful enough manner for you to include. Please do not hesitate to reach out to me if I can be of any assistance to you. Thank you.